I have today a somewhat delicate question to put to you, but you have to promise me you will not get offended. Do you like to be part of the solution or the problem? Hello, my name is Antonio, and I am with America Needs Fatima. And today I want to ask you, my friend, to become part of the solution and join our public square rosary crusade. America Needs Fatima has been promoting this public rosary for many years, and we need more rosaries. And I want to remind you of a small passage of the Fatima operation, which it's very important and it illustrates this need. So when Our Lady first appeared in Fatima, it was May 13th, 1917, right in the beginning of the operation. Lucia, who was the oldest child who spoke with Our Lady, asked Our Lady point blank, "Will I go to heaven?" And Our Lady said yes. Then she asked, "Will Jacinta go to heaven?" Jacinta was her youngest cousin. And Our Lady said yes. "What about Francisco?" Also her cousin. Then Our Lady said, "Well, Francisco will go to heaven, but he will need to say many, many rosaries." When I heard that, I said, uh-oh, that's a message for me. Because if Francisco, a young 9-year-old boy, living in the beginning of the 20th century, with none of the temptations that we have today, right? The internet, television, all these things. Francisco was, he spent most of his time tending sheep. I mean, can you think of a more innocent life? And yet, Our Lady said he will go to heaven if he prays many, many rosaries. So, the rosary is here as a recipe to go to heaven. Now, that is good for you and for me, but it's above all good for America. America, more than ever before, needs prayer, needs the rosary. Now, I have heard people ask before, what is the big deal with the rosary? It's such a simple prayer. Well, it is a simple prayer. But the thing is that Our Lady attached this power to the rosary, where she says, look, if you pray the rosary, you will have peace. All right? She said this in the beginning of the 20th century, and the same message is true today. And more than ever, because things continue getting worse. And I confess that when I see certain things going on, it's hard to imagine how could things get even, worse. So, but let's focus on the solution. That's what we can do. And here's something that many times I hear people asking me, but Antonio, what can I do? Well, Our Lady, told us what we can do. We can pray the rosary. Now, we may not feel that we are actually bringing the solution, but if enough of us say the rosary, if enough of us go out there on October 16th this year to say the rosary, we will begin little by little bringing America back to God. Because Our Lady, our Lord Jesus Christ, they have the grace. They can change America in a split second. But they need to see us asking for it, praying for it, desiring the conversion of America. And what does conversion mean? It means simply that America has turned in many areas, has turned its back to God. Look at abortion. Look at the family as God designed it. The family, which is the basic cell of society, that sacred, place where children are raised, okay, where they should be raised in the fear and love of God. What happened to that family today? Sometimes, I read things and you get the impression, wow, the family is a mess. Every time I run into someone I don't know, I find out terrible things. The father left, or the person doesn't have a father, or something happened to the mother, or there was a divorce, sometimes 2 or 3 divorces, and the poor children have to, go through this emotional roller coaster of seeing their parents split and fight, and then new parents, and I don't have to illustrate. Every one of us is exposed today to the reality of what the family is today in America and in the world, unfortunately. So, what is the solution? Is the solution to be expected from our politicians? No. Is it, is it a good economy going to, solve this type of problem? No. But, some continue expecting that some great politician is going to come along and solve all the problems. These problems are way beyond any politician, anyone really. We need heavenly intervention. And this is why today I'm here to ask you, my dear friend, to be part of the solution. So click the button below, sign up, and I will see you on October 16th at noon, local time, saying the Rosary. Now, when you sign up, we will send you a very beautiful banner for you to display during your Rosary Rally, and also a very complete manual that will tell you everything you need to know on how to put together your Rosary Rally. You will essentially, call some friends. You can have 2, 3, 4, 10, 20 people. Some of our rallies go as, people, not most of them are not like this, but we have rallies that go up to 400, 500 people. It's really amazing. But most rallies are a small amount of people, but the more the better, because the more people praying for America, the better it will be for our nation. So thank you again. Please consider this very important request. Click the button below, say yes to our Blessed Mother, and sign up. Thank you, and God bless you, and God bless all your loved ones.